Hi, counting sheep here with some simple triggers. And I'm going to start with this little teacup that is, I don't know if it is a gold plate or a brass, but it has this wonderful metallic color to it. And it was a gift from a student at Christmas, and both sides of the plate have this beautiful sheen to it. You can see that it's a beautiful metallic finish. And then the cup itself is covered with this same beautiful coating that is perhaps, well, let's pretend it's gold plate. I doubt it is, but it's just beautiful. And let's see what it says on the bottom. Well, it's Starbucks, so I doubt it's gold plated, but it's a beautiful teacup. And if it has been at Starbucks, then probably many of you have seen it. Starcups, there's a great name for a teacup. So what I like about this is it's got the thin rim again, and it's probably more of an espresso cup than a teacup due to its size. But the inside is white porcelain, and the white porcelain is really nice for tea because it shows off the color of the tea. So if you have just your typical brew that's a black tea, it'll have some different shades of kind of black to orange. And then if it's a green tea, again, there are just so many shades of tea based on where the tea was grown, where it was picked. I'm moving my mic again. And based on the time of year that it was picked. And so anyway, and your white tea has different colors. So I like that the inside is that white porcelain. So I'm going to just gently clink it against the cup and hope that that is a calming sound. I think hearing dishes clinking softly is calming. Probably many of us when we were little remember our parents having friends over, people over, and we had to go to bed before they were done. And with their party and listening to them still clinking their dishes or cleaning up after has at least happy memories for me. I suppose it's kind of mixed because there's that part of you that remembers how badly you wanted to be out with everyone and that point where you have to go to bed or you hide at the top of the stairs. So this is the little tripod that came with my camera, and I bought a larger tripod that's sturdier and obviously gets a lot more height on it, but I thought this was kind of fun. It has little moving parts that can make some fun sounds, so I thought I would just play with it as a trigger for a moment. It has this lever screw here that has a little twist to it, revolving, and then there's the little ball joint here so that you can put the camera at any angle. I actually use this a lot for different angles, but it's obviously very limited. But if I'm doing something at the countertop, it's nice because it just holds the camera steady. And I just have a little camera. I don't have a fancy, expensive one, so it works pretty well. Just tap on that for a moment. So that's my little mini tripod. And then my next trigger is for my stone-loving friends. I have lots of the people who watched my very early videos where I play with my stones a lot. And this one is a Kyanite. I'll hold it up close. Kyanite has some really beautiful blue and white hues to it, and a lot of striation you can see. And I keep this one by my bed. And I got this one in, I'm trying to remember if it was Jackson Hole. I think I got this one in West Yellowstone. and they just roughly cut the base to fit the stone, which is really nice because the stone is obviously not an even base, and it allows me to have it in a base, so I really like it. I'm going to pull it a little closer to the mic. But kyanite is known for helping attune you in meditation. A lot of time the blue stones are either for your throat chakra or for your third eye. I would say this one is more geared toward the third eye and the spiritual. And it is, I'm going to read a little bit out of the Crystal Bible book by Judy Hall about kyanite. And she says it's excellent for attunement and meditation. It is tranquilizing and a powerful transmitter and amplifier of high-frequency energies, stimulating psychic abilities and the intuition. With its ability to tune into the causal level, this stone can help spiritual energy to manifest in thought, and this crystal connects to your spirit guides and instills compassion, grounding spiritual vibrations. It brings spiritual integrity and maturation. It facilitates dream recall and promotes healing dreams. Kyanite is helpful for those making the transition through death. So maybe this is something helpful to have by someone who might have cancer or Alzheimer's or something, to help them in that transition. So I'm sure many of you aren't into this and it's too woo-woo, and some of you are way into this. So you can just enjoy it as a stone by itself. If you're not into healing properties of stones, that's just fine. All right, so there is my kyanite. I just think it's a beautiful stone. And my last trigger is just your classic brush, if I can find it. I can't find it at this moment. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, so I just brought a little brush this time to play with instead of one of my face brushes, or powder brushes. This one's just for eyeshadow or smaller areas, and it has this kind of burnished red handle, and I'll stroke the screen just a little bit. I might move forward so I can do that. And we'll just play with the screen here, and I'll just do very slow moves to help you rest and feel calm. Hopefully you can get a sense of that. I've got just a tiny little camera, but I'll stroke it with this to help you kind of feel that relaxation. I picked a room that has really light colors in it to hopefully help you feel kind of a serene, calm feeling. And I'll just talk really slow, and maybe with kind of a cadence to my voice that's a little monotonous, to help you feel relaxed and calm. Great. Hopefully you're just slowing down after a few triggers and a little bit of brushing. You can pretend I'm just stroking your cheeks right now, and maybe a little bit of your eyes here. Each eye. Great. And then we'll just run it very softly along your chin, just very lightly. Wonderful. And then just right down the center of the face, down down your nose, over your lips, down your chin, and again on each side of the face. Great. Okay. Wonderful. That's all. Hope you have a wonderful sleep tonight. That you wake to a wonderful day. Every day is a wonderful new chance, a brand new chance or opportunity to be whoever you want to be, to try again, to start over. Sometimes we just need to know that we get to start over. And so tomorrow morning is a day to start over. And every hour is an hour to start over. To be the person that you really want to be. To be your true, authentic self. To love that self. And to enjoy sharing it with others. And remember, all of you is important. Your best self, your grouchy self, your fearful self, your playful, laughing self. They're all important parts of you, and they can all come out at appropriate times to play and grow.